red-faced, exhausted. The 16 hours is not enough hours in the day to ride. I can go 16 hours. I hate to stop for fuel. I can go dirt all day. I don't want to stop because when I get on my motorcycle, except for like 1 second out there, I caught myself. When I get on my bike, I breathe same way I do if I'm sitting down at the dinner table. Calm, cool, no different than the way you're breathing right now. Okay? That's what you want to focus on. When you go home, all the little things you're doing. You're reaching for something, you're concentrating. Believe it or not, when you're sweeping up the broken glass into that dustpan, boy, you will be surprised. Nobody's breathing. Catch yourself. Make it a daily habit, and it'll transfer over into your riding. Okay? Game changer. So now we have a pretty unique
question over here.
I lied. I have a
Oh,
question. So
sorry.
I feel like on the Pan Am, I have way more like torque and power. Like at the second I like even a little bit roll off, I was like nosediving. Is there a tip for the dirt bike to make it easier with less? Big bikes are
absolutely
easier.
I have dirt bikes too.
Yeah.
I have a series of K10s, but I'm always on the adventure bike. And when I get on it, I find myself being this like, you know, and you roll off and it chops it to nothing. And you roll on and you're like, wow, you know, straight armed and falling off the back. It's more tight on the dirt bike. It's even more so that it's less forgiving.
Yeah.
Your sweet spot, your friction zone in the clutch is even smaller, okay, than the big bikes. The throttle, if you don't have any play, it's even tighter and even quicker. So it's, even though it's a lighter bike, it's actually more important that you make sure you breathe through that to use those controls. You can find it. We can get that dirt bike on a flat ground when nobody's watching and you're all by yourself and you can go click, 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 click. But when you get into the riffraff, someone's in front of you, someone's behind you, I gotta get through this, right? It's wet, it's sandy, it's muddy out there. Everything can change. That little tiny friction zone can feel like it's paper thin, okay? So it's there, but not with hammers. With a hammer, it's on or off. The term whiskey throttle, if you need a drink after you're done, you probably broke something, we've seen it. So you need to put your motorcycle in the back of the truck. Save the knobby so that when you get to the beginning of the BDR, ride the bike. So we are going to load our motorcycles in the back of the pickup. Let's try to do 2 fingers uninvited. Oh, God. They are. Always have an eye on the front.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. Woo!
High five.
Awesome.
Yeah, breathing is very important. For unloading, we don't need to start the bike, but it is very helpful to have it in gear, preferably first or second, so that you have two brakes. You have the clutch to brake the bike, and you have the front brake to brake the bike. On a normal ramp, and in my truck, it's like this. So if you only use the front brake, it'll slide down the ramps, okay? These are cheater ramps. These have like traction on them. Regardless, we want to learn the right way. So, leaving the bike off and in gear, you can use light pulses of the clutch as well as the front brake. One exception is the big GS, the larger adventure bikes. I personally like to put them in neutral until I can get the rear tire to the ramp. And then I'll shift it into first or second, whichever one it'll click into at that point. And then use the clutch and the front brake to bring it down. Eyes up. No eyes down. You lose balance when your eyes go down. Pulling the clutch and let it rip. Wow.
All right. Very nice.
That is no joke.
No.
And this is a little bike.
Yeah, good job.
Nice. Thank you.
Well done, thank you. Think so?
Walk that right up there. Very nice.
All right, where is your grab handle to be able to pull that bike back? Make sure you're breathing and your eyes are up. A little further, a couple more inches, there it is.
Okay, there you are.
Now shift into gear, keeping your eyes up. You don't need to look at the shifter lever. It's in the same place since you bought that bike. You got it, girl.
Oh, looking good.
You're almost there.
Almost. Don't touch it. We didn't. We're not gonna.
Just relax and breathe. You're almost at the bottom.
Pull that clutch and let it go. Walk right back. Breathing though. You held your breath. I caught you.
All the way. Watch that front
You got it,
wheel.
girl.
Keep the front wheel.
All right.
Awesome. Awesome.
That is no
Well
joke.
done. Impressive. Steve wants to be a buddy. I'm telling you.
Woo!
No, don't touch it.
No, don't touch it.